So far, our model has demonstrated that no matter how equally we distribute our wealth at the beginning, as time goes, eventually the wealth distribution will be exponential. The few have the majority of the wealth, the majority of the people have very few wealth. However, unluckily, it doesn't mean that individuals are the majority of the individuals are bound to be poor, and very few privileged are bound to be rich forever. That is not the case. As we can show in these two graphs. For this graph at the bottom, we start to count, we start to measure after the first 1,000 ticks. We measure the top 10% of the wealthiest people, and we track their wealth. And we notice that the chance for this top 10% of wealthy people to stay wealthy as they were as at the beginning, the chance is decreasing significantly. The chance for them to keep as wealthy as previously has dropped from 100% to 40, 30, even 20%. And for them to drop out of the top 10% of the wealthy people into the top 25% of the wealthy people's chance is dropping from 50% to 40% and then 30%. So when it comes to the 40,000 ticks, only 20% of the most wealthy people can stay wealthy, can stay as wealthy as the 25% of the people. And for them to stay within the top 50% of the wealthy people, their chance is only 40%. Which means for the rich people, for the rich agents, for them to lose wealth, the chance for them to lose wealth is very huge as well. On the other hand, for the bottom 10% wealth people, the people who has the least wealth, as time goes, they gradually working out of the poorest group. And when it comes to around 5,000 ticks, almost all of them has worked out of the poorest group. And when it comes to 16,000 ticks, almost all of those poorest people has worked out of the poorest 25%. And when it comes to 40,000 ticks, almost all of those poorest people have reached about the middle class. They shared the average amount of wealth, which means for individuals, even they start as poor, they can become richer and richer. The chance for them to become richer is not small.